What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the shop. My name's Jake for those that are new here, and behind me is the family's 1963 John Deere 4010. And as of most of you will know, over the past winter here into early spring, we replaced the clutches in this tractor and got it back to all together. Just do some spring spraying, and we done a portion of hay here, and lo and behold, we started seeing engine oil in between the transmission and the engine here, and we believe that the rear main seal is gone bad. This is one thing that we should have replaced when we were in there, but it looked really good, and it showed its ugly head when I was mowing down bits. So in this video, it's going to be a lot of process of a couple of videos ago, really, in all honesty, of getting this thing ready to get it split apart. So I am going to put this all on time lapse, and we're just gonna go at it hard. It is 100 degrees in this shop. Wish we had better conditions for that, but we do need a mowing tractor. We're down to one tractor as far as hay at this point, so we're gonna hit it hard, and hopefully we can get this thing done and back together in a decent, reasonable time. So anyways, without further ado, I'm gonna get started and sweat like crazy. Make sure that I drink plenty of fluids, but I'm gonna get this thing ready to get split apart. So all the hood and everything like that needs to come back off, and we'll work at that. So on we go. All right, there we are, completely off. That was a real fast time lapse for you. But now we can get to the rear main seal, which it's kind of obvious it's been leaking. Oil sitting right down here on the bottom. I doubt it's an oil pan. I bet you it's that. I'm gonna wait to take that rear main seal off. We'll probably need to get one ordered before we do any more than that. So anyways, this will be a good stopping point for now, and I need to get the floor cleaned up a little bit with some floor dry, and go have some supper. All right, it's the next day here, and I went to my local Deere dealerships and got the two parts that I need to be able to do this rear main seal. The rear main seal itself and the back cover, which is this piece here. So I'm gonna get everything cleaned up here as best as I can before I open up all this, and then I'll undo my bolts and pull that off, and get everything set correctly to go back in. So I'll work at getting this all cleaned up first, and then we'll go from there. Alright, got my end piece all cleaned up and it's ready to go on. Try to get some of this to evaporate off of the pork solvent, but gonna use some Permatex stickum for the gasket so it won't slide in anywhere, and try to get stuck on here. I'm gonna clean up the bolts with some brake clean and stick them in. Torque them to 20 foot-pounds. There's no torque sequence to this, so gonna put some Permatex down here at the oil pan and mating surface here also with all of this cleaned up. So anyways, that's what I'm gonna do here. So I was able to get this all torqued down. I'm gonna let it set up for a little bit here. And then I'm gonna bend over the tabs that are here. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the bottom plate down here for the shafts over here, so then we can be able to get things lined up more correctly when we go back together. And that gives me an opportunity to get this cleaned up over here. So let this set up, and then tomorrow I think I'm gonna hit it hard on getting this thing back together, and we should be good to go. All right, it is Thursday here. I've let this sit a whole day now, and I'm ready to get the flywheel back on and the clutch assembly, get everything adjusted, and then I'll have to stop because I really need a couple of people here to get this thing back together, be able to watch things, make sure things ain't gonna get smashed, and so then we can align this two shafts up too. I'll have to use our alignment tool once again, and should be pretty easy to get everything back together. So here we go.
Hi, Sarah. I don't see those real office in there.
we got it back together, got it moving again. We're gonna give it a bath while we got the hood off. So we're bringing it outside here and gonna wash it off.
All right, everybody, here is the end of the video. Pretty straightforward. We got the 4010 running and back together. We did ended up adjusting the low speed idle. We were struggling with that there when we tried to start it initially, and turned out it was just way too slow. For whatever reason, it got way out of adjustment, but we're all good there. Everything come back together very nicely. So far, no leaks, but we have had a couple of weeks here where we have not been able to do any hay. This week here, hopefully we'll be able to get back into the hayfield because all the rain chances kind of subsided. So anyways, we have plenty more projects here, especially since we did have some shop time here. So be looking forward to those. And as always, if you like this sort of content, give the video a thumbs up. If you're new here, consider subscribing. And if you're a returning subscriber and you watched all the way through, thank you. It sure does mean a lot. And as always, we'll see y'all in the next one.